Yo guys, good morning, good morning. Let's get ready to get to work. The watch list has been sent out, so it is in your inbox. And today's main focus obviously for me is going to be on the ES, the beast. Dan, good morning, good morning. Let me hop on over to that ES real quick here. A couple levels I'm looking at today. Looking at this 4180 zone. This 4180 zone, looking at this 4180 zone right in here. Let me grab this line right there. Previous high right here on this big old wick on this hourly candle. We kind of teeter-tottered in there before finally holding at a support here. We pushed up from 4180 into 4190 and change, pulled back into the mid 41 to the low 4180s, 4181, then bounced off of it again. And now here this morning, we pulled back really quickly into 4181.50, and we're already up here towards 4187. So I'm watching that level, see if we can get some pullbacks into it. Otherwise, I'll watch for a breakout up and over 4191. See if that level holds support, and then we probably would get a push into 4200 and probably break that. Next level I'd watch is 4165, and then 4155. Those would be the levels I'm watching this morning on pullbacks. Wow, we're already freaking going, man. We're already pushing. So SPY pushing into Friday's close. SPY's pushing already right into that close. Time for a little coffee. Oh, it's so good. So last night I had to take a quick trade because the firm's 5-day thing where you just need to be trading in the account for 5 days in order to qualify if you meet your profit target, obviously, ends tomorrow on the 2nd. So yesterday was day number 3. I just took one trade with one contract. Lost 28 bucks on it, and that's it. That's day number 3. So today's 4 and tomorrow's 5. I gotta make $6,020 between today and tomorrow to qualify for this account within the 5-day period. If not, I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I'm not gonna go crazy, because if not, I'll just have to trade the full 10 days. No big deal. We're already, tomorrow will be the halfway point on that 10 days in the account. So that's all, just letting you guys know. And then I make another $6,020 to pass the qualification. Cano, man, that's a lot. I'm sorry to hear that. Is that in an evaluation account, or was that your real account? Was it equities, or was it futures? Give me a little bit of information there. Maybe I can help you out with some tips. Equities or futures? Futures? Sorry to hear that, man. That's rough. And the best thing I can say is what I say to everybody. If you're not consistently profitable within a simulator with a strategy, do not go trade real money. It's just what I tell everybody. And I'm not trying to pick on you. That's never the case. I'm just, you brought up the topic, so I want to make sure other people who are watching can learn from this. If you have not gone through some training and become consistently profitable inside a simulator, Do not trade real money. Do not trade real money until you have become consistently profitable in a simulator using strategy. Okay, guys? This is why it's so important. This is why sometimes I go off on rants where I'm like, damn it, people rather go out there and lose $2,000 on a stock that somebody called out on Reddit or on stock twits, you know, versus spending 500, 600, 700 bucks on a good curriculum and getting trained up from the ground up, trading in a simulator, taking time, trading in the simulator. I always suggest trading simulator at least 6 months, preferably a whole year, but at least 6 months. If you can trade in at least 6 months and prove that you're profitable in the simulator for those 6 months, then and only then should you consider going to trade real money. And do not just go trade real money full on size, little by little. The risk tolerance will come little by little. So, you know, if anybody's interested in that, you can get the full DTC curriculum. And that includes futures course, options, shorting, swing trading, day trading, everything. Or if you just want to go through the futures course, what I'll do is today, let me see if this discount code still works. Give me 1 second here, guys. If this discount code still works, I'll post it up. Not sure if Jonal has changed it or not. Where do I do this? Oh. Oh, it doesn't look like it works anymore. Oh, wait. Yes, it still works. Okay, it still works. Here you go, guys. This is the futures course. It's only a couple $100 with the coupon code. It's 244 bucks. That's the futures course. If you want to do the full course, the full curriculum, I'll get you that. If I can find it. Hold on. So if you do the full DTC curriculum today only, we'll do a free one-on-one mentorship session with me. We'll do screen share, audio, everything, and we'll do a full one-on-one. All right. That's not a special we're running this week or anything like that. It's just something I'm throwing in there for you guys today because I hate to hear those stories. I really do. The thing with trading, guys, is that you could just download an app and just jump in there. And that's how I started. You know, that's how I started. It was with an old broker called Scott Trade. And they don't exist anymore. They were acquired by TD Ameritrade a couple years ago. And that's exactly how I started, you know? So I understand. All right, so we're through 4190 now. If this level can continue holding support, maybe we get that move towards 4200 here rather quick. Rocket ship, yes. Dan is back. What's up, man? No, no way. We're only 10 minutes into the day. No, still waiting. Just been straight up right off the bell. We're quickly reaching, tough zones on this ES. But if we can get through 4,200, at that point you got room here to mid 4220s and then 4240s. It's crazy. I'm just looking here because I went out and I got onto that link so I could post it in chat for you guys. It's crazy. Look at this. Day trading 101, advanced day trading, options trading, short selling, swing trading, and futures trading. Okay, all of that. I'll show it to you. Sometimes people get confused. Check this out. You come here, you go to courses, the daytraderchatroom.com, you go to courses, you scroll down, beginner trading, intermediate trading, day trading 101, advanced trading course, options trading course, swings trading course, short selling course, and also the futures course for $6.99. Guys, $6.99, okay, for all of that. Do you realize what other places charge for that amount of information? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. I've seen it up to $6,000. I'm not here to get rich off of that. Not here to get rich off of that. That's all. You guys lost me? Can you see me? Okay, I'm back. Yep, JP Morgan Chase took over really. So the federal government stepped in and took over FRC. So yeah, I'm losing everything on those options, on those call options. Remember, that was a YOLO, and it was a starter YOLO, so it was like about $900, 800 and change, almost $900 on those call options. They were over a year out. So I'll probably lose everything if I haven't lost everything on it already. But that's fine because I knew going into that trade it was going to be that way, It was going to be that way. It was a high risk, high reward trade. If First Republic would have survived, then you're talking about 500% gainer. I'll risk 100 for 500 any day. So that one's gone. JP Morgan took over. Oh, there we go, guys. No pullback, just straight up into 41.93 now. I would not call a one candle drop into 41.90 a pullback. Just a heads up. It's not really a pullback. You guys, remember, do me a quick solid, hit that like button. Really helps out tremendously with the YouTube algo. I don't know, I'm getting tonnage of text this morning. I almost never get any text in the morning, but today, I guys, just sitting here and waiting. I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be patient. I only need $6,020 more to go to pass this eval. So I'm hoping to get it done this week, preferably between today and tomorrow. Wow, man. If only I would have bought the ES right out the gates here this morning, I'd probably be done already. This thing just keeps going and going. Yo, Leonidas, let's do it. Morning, Ralph. Nice, hell yeah, congrats. Yeah, and back to earlier panel. Yeah, man. I mean, the best thing to do if you're still out here on the stream is just backwards. Start fresh. Just go from zero. Go through the courses. Go through whatever educational material you want to go through, and trade in a simulator. Trade in the sim. Trade in the sim. Trade in the sim. Trade in the sim. Trade. If you don't want to do a sim, the next best thing, 1000%, is the prop firm account. The prop firm route is always a great alternative because you'll still have money on the line in that you're paying for your monthly evaluation account fee. Okay, you want to pass it, right? So you want to pass it so you can get rid of that monthly fee, and that way you can have the chance at making some money with the prop firm account. That if you guys are going to trade futures, I'm telling you right now, if you're not consistently profitable, the best route to go is with the prop firm. You know, if I wasn't on YouTube, yeah, I'd be back at trading my regular futures account. But I'm on YouTube, so, you know, I figured the prop firm account route is the best route to go here, in that I can do the passing of the evals with you. We can go on the courses. do all this stuff. And I plan to just run this like that for maybe the remainder of the year before doubling back and just trading my regular account. And there's only one reason to do that, honestly. And I'll decide whether I want to do it this year or next later on, especially when I talk to my accountant and see what route she would prefer I do. It's simply because when you trade futures, you get a better tax break, But I honestly speaking, if you're not making, golly, bro, I'm getting so many text messages. If you're not making, two, three, $400,000 a year, I don't think you should worry about that, and you should stay trading in the sim. I'm sorry, not in the sim, in the prop firm account. Oh, it's my buddy that's boat detailer that's coming to detail my boat. Wow, we're just stuck up here in front of 4,200. I'd expect some sort of pullback from there, but there's no way in the world that would jump in front of this short, because you could easily just pop to 2110 before you reverse course. But straight up this morning, we didn't quite get down there into that blue line I drew out. Here's that hourly chart. Here's that blue line I drew out. We missed it by 4 points or so. That blue line was around 41.7850. We pulled into 41.8150. About 3 points. I don't see any 10 a.m. news. Oh yes, I see it. My bad. ISM manufacturing PMI, ISM manufacturing prices, ISM manufacturing employment, all coming up in 7 minutes. Good eye there, Dan. Wow, Ethereum's back at 1,800 and change. I messed up so badly last time. I didn't buy it when we dropped under 1,000. I mean, I have some, but not what I wanted. I can't wait for the next bull run. I'm set up decently for the next bull run, but I still want a little bit more. So far, no trades for me, guys. Just watching and waiting. 5 minutes to the news. So pullbacks on the SPY, depending on how this news is absorbed by the market, pullbacks in the SPY, maybe down here into Friday's close, could be viable. Could be. Three minutes. I want to see it pull back to 41.90. That's what I want to see. Here we go. A few seconds to the news come out. See what these numbers do. Wow. Oh, thing got smacked down. Oh, good Lord. That's disgusting. Manufacturing PMI came in a little bit higher than expected. Manufacturing employment came in a little bit higher than expected. Prices obviously came in higher than expected. See how this market absorbs that. Let's see how this 90 area can act. A little scary area here, guys. Maybe we could get a bounce off of it, maybe not. So far, the SPY holding on to Friday's close, as you can see, but finding a little bit of VWAP resistance. I'm not going to jump in there and guess direction. Nice, beast. Beasting it with the short. Wow. The tug of war is real. The tug of war is real here. Damn, that bounce back is looking crazy strong. Man, if we just take this back and break 4,200, wild. All right, so far, tremendous fight here on this little bear flag formation underneath VWAP on the SPY, just over Friday's close. You're seeing a tremendous tug of war there. I think that if it breaks underneath the low of this consolidation of the last two candles, I think you just probably fall straight to 415. But damn, if this isn't a really strong tug of war here. I don't know, man. I can't go long or short here. This is just wild. Because we're holding above Friday's close. The VWAP's holding that SPY down. The short looks better, but it's still fighting that support zone. Putting in a higher low there. If we break over 41.92, that's when you can maybe see a quick push to the upside. 41.92.50 or so, but otherwise, if we break underneath 41.89, I think we should break the low and maybe get down there to 41.81. Starting to think short here, guys. As long as it can stay underneath that 41.92 zone. Let's see if it wants to work. That was the beauty of that first take profit there to protect. Could have been a worse, trade, or a worse red trade, that is, had I not had that first take profit zone. So 400 bucks in the hole there. Not how I wanted to start off today, that's for sure. What the hell happened here? Of course. Hold on, guys. I gotta restart this. My rhythmic, for some reason, got stuck. All right, there we go. I guess, and that's the first red trade I've had in about a week. Not bad. Probably over a week. All right, so we reclaimed 4190, reclaimed VWAP so far. You know, maybe now we can start looking to the long side again. We'll see. Very choppy right now. Very, very choppy. You still in that short, the beast, or did you close it out already? Playing defense, I don't like it. I don't like when I'm playing defense. I'm basically at scratch today. Spent too much on commissions, 43 bucks on commissions, down 318 bucks on the day. Like I've done nothing, you know. I don't like playing defense, and I feel like I'm playing defense right now. I think we could go higher after that. I mean, look, we broke underneath Friday's close. We kind of double bottomed at the lows, but it's really, really choppy, man. I'm too close to the finish line to feel comfortable jumping back into this thing, man. Thing is, and I'm trading a little bit smaller too because I'm about $4,000 away from the trailing auto liquidation threshold. I got to make 6,020 bucks. Well, more now. More now. I got to make like $6,340 to pass this thing. I need to have a really good setup in order to really get into this. In order to really sink my teeth into it. And right now it's just too choppy. Last week, that's what I did. You know, I waited for those good setups. I sunk my teeth into them and banged out big winners. Right now, it's just too choppy. There you go, right back to the highs. It's just too choppy now. this was a signal, you know, to get a little bit short. I got a piece of profit off here. I was looking for a drop into down here 415s, but we didn't get it. And then we broke back up over here, pretty bullish. And we struggled majorly, and now we're right back up to the highs. That's just so much chop, man. So much chop. I'm in nothing right now. I'll show you guys. I don't want to get chopped up. I'm too close to the finish line for that nonsense. There he goes. I want to give the market the finger. Can't be a hero every day, guys. Sorry. As much as I'd want to. Did anybody catch anything there, short or long? That was wild, man. That was a wild whiplash effect. Bueller. Bueller. Now we're stuck up there at 4,200 again, just like earlier. Just like earlier. Let's see if we get pullbacks. If we get pullbacks back all the way down to 41.88 and we hold, that'll be wild. No trades, Bill. I don't blame you, man. I mean, the action's been choppy. It was straight up off the bell, then it got really choppy. It looked bearish. We even broke underneath Friday's close on the SPY twice. On the 3-minute chart twice. I thought we rolled back down to 415, kind of cool jets a little bit, but no. Oh, we went to Disney on Ice yesterday. Took my kid, my wife and I, and my mom. We all went to Disney on Ice yesterday. Pretty cool. I haven't been to any of that since I was like a little kid. She had an amazing time. Pointing at all the characters. Like, papi, mira, mira. Telling me to look. She had a great time. You know what was wild? It was when we were getting into the security checkpoint. Wait, security checkpoint. And they made us either throw away her water, drink it, put it away in the car or something, because she had her little water jug. The kids couldn't take it in there. It's like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean 3-year-old can't take a little water bottle inside? Insanity. So we had to throw that away. And then it's in the car now. I have a little Swiss Army knife. It's a keychain. It's a little bit bigger than this. I'd say about that. I mean, look how small this is, right? It's probably the size of my finger. Maybe it's actually smaller than my finger. It's more of a nail clipper than a freaking Swiss Army knife. I had to go back to the car to drop that off. So annoying. That was really annoying. That really got me riled up a little bit. Those two things back to back. I was surprised they let her little chips or little veggie chips in. If you're that fearful of a little tiny Swiss Army nail clipper, that's what I call it. Good Lord, man. Right back to the lows, guys. I hate this freaking market. Like, this is ridiculous. If this level holds now, I don't even know what to do. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get long for 4,200. But I mean, when you look at this chart, it's choppy and ugly as hell. $10:22 a.m. already? Are you kidding me? Time flies. I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm not feeling it. You know, last week I was going ham. I was putting on some good trades. When I got them, I even did a recap with one of them since it was like after the stream type stuff. But I'm just not feeling it. That 4,200 is stuffing it, but then we're holding support really well. It's just really tight, really choppy. You're talking about the ES is in a 10-point range, but it's really tight. You got 4188 support, 4198 resistance. That's what you have right now. Do you know how difficult it is to capture that kind of range? You would have had to have gotten long already here at 4198 and hope you can get back to 4194 to at least scalp 4 points. No, bro, no. Well, 6 points. Maybe if you're in a tick chart and you're scalping there 2 points at a time, sure, but I'm not feeling it. Down 275 bucks on the day with commissions down 318 bucks. I mean, I've been having $2,000 to $4,000 days, so being down 318 bucks in the grand scheme of things is nothing, right? It's nothing. If we make a new low here, I think it's bearish and choppy because we go from a fresh new high on the SPY to a fresh new low so quickly. That's a bearish sign. I'll give it a few more minutes. Otherwise, nothing. Then maybe we'll do a quick little lesson and call it a morning. You know what? We'll just do a little lesson. At least right now. Very small lesson, guys. And today's lesson is brought to you by the DTC, the daytraderchatroom.com. That's right. I don't know. I figured that sounded funny. Sounded like an infomercial. Today's lesson, guys, is very simple. It's for new traders, really. It's for new traders or not profitable, not consistently profitable traders. Okay. So basically, if you've gone a year or two and you've made some money, you're pretty profitable, right? I'd say you're consistently profitable. If you've made money 2 years in a row, that's pretty damn good. Okay. That means you're green by the end of the year. I don't care if it's $100, $1,000, 10,000, 100,000, whatever it is. As long as you're green by the end of the year, 2 years in a row, that's pretty damn good in my opinion. So this is more tailored towards people who have not been able to accomplish such a feat. Okay. And especially if you're going into if you're going into futures trading or equities trading. Either way, the point is, this is step by step what I think you should do. Okay, very simple. Get educated on trading, preferably if you like to value your time through a curriculum, so that you don't have to spend a year trying to piece information together, another year studying that information, and then 2 more years in a simulator making it a 4-year career because you don't want to spend, a few $100 on a good curriculum. Go through a good curriculum so that all the information is all organized with tests and quizzes for you. While you're going through that curriculum, in my opinion, don't trade. Just every morning, wake up, forget about the trading and go through the curriculum. Finish it. You could finish a solid curriculum within a week or 2. You really could. Hell, if you really wanted to, you could do a solid curriculum 2 to 3 times in 1 month. If you just come in every morning, you plop yourself down on your chair, you get yourself your water, you get yourself your coffee, you get yourself your protein shake, and you sit down, and instead of trading, you go through the curriculum, right? If you do that, you can get through a curriculum multiple times inside of a month. Now, once you've officially gotten through the curriculum, you feel you've absorbed all the education, you feel like you could sit down and take an awesome test and pass it. At that point, jump into a simulator and then trade those strategies within a simulator with live real data for at least 6 months, at least. Preferably, gather the time, the discipline, and the drive to trade inside of that simulator for a full 12 months. If at the end of a full 6 months, and the end preferably of a full 12 months, you have been profitable in that simulator, utilizing that strategy and exercising proper discipline, then at that point, I would trade live money, right? That's how I did it. I would trade live money at that point. But I wouldn't trade live money just full blast, everything, let's get in there and let's take $1,000 risk per trade. No, I'd start off small just to get the feet wet, right? Just to see how emotionally charged one might get or not get in a trade, and then go from there, little by little increasing risk, 25% of the time, let's call it. Okay, so if you're risking $100 per trade, let's just use a nice round number. Well, you'll be risking $125 per trade shortly after that, and then so on and so forth, 25% incremental increases on the risk until you reach a point where you're not comfortable with that risk. Then you scale it back down and you found your sweet spot, okay, on how much you're willing to risk per trade. And that's how you go into it. That's how you go from not knowing a damn thing about trading or not being profitable to studying, exercising your mind and your patterns, training in a simulated environment. If you want it to be a prop firm environment, I would suggest that even more so, a prop firm environment. Why? Because right out the gate, you're going to have a little bit of that emotional attachment to the trading because you're going to have actual money at risk. What money that is? Well, the money that you put in every single month to keep your evaluation account open, and possibly money that you pay to reset that evaluation account when inevitably you blow it up. It's going to happen. So that's what I would suggest. And you have the extra emotions there that you want to pass that evaluation account, because then you can get paid to trade and draft out real money on your profits. So those are the steps I would take if I were a new trader. And those are the steps I suggest new traders take. It keeps you nice and safe and educated. And then when you feel finally fully confident and you've passed exams, you've passed the simulator, you'll have more confidence in that you can get into the real market and trade real money, right? And you've experienced different market environments as well. Guys, the market that we're trading in today, May 1st, 2023, is sure as crap not the market I was trading May 1st back in 2018 or back in 2017, okay? It's definitely not that market. It's a completely different market. That ever-changing market, it's like that. And then you have micro little cycles throughout the year. That's why I always suggest a full year of trading inside of a simulator after getting educated and going through a curriculum. That's it, guys. That's my little lesson for the day for you. I hope it helps. It is 10:31 a.m. This market's choppy as crap. I have no interest in trading this right now. I will sit here and be disciplined. I'll watch out for possible setups. If they come, great. If they don't come, no biggie. You know, tomorrow's a new day. And remember, this week, OMC meeting, Wednesday, is going to be insane. So be ready for that, because that is our Super Bowl, especially when Jerome Powell comes out on the podium and starts to talk at 2:30 p.m. on Wednesday. All right, guys? I will see you all tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. We'll try to do this all over again and post up a green.